where that goes into the grass and the plants and everything else, becomes part of Earth. You see the oneness of the largeness of this planet and the care for all the things that go on. The care for other people's Earth, the care for your own Earth, and the care for your own physical well-being and the care for the physical well-being of others. Because it's not just about the little drop sense of, no. How fortunate it is that people move into the realm of Earth, caring for others and caring for themselves. Because there's an equality in there. They're both on different sides of the same coin. To care for others is to care for yourself. To care for yourself is to care for others. That's Earth. That's the sense and awareness of Earth. When you care and look after the things for yourself, and you care and look after the things for others, and you can see how others care for you and how others care for, so that care extends and needs to extend to you, to your own awareness of caring for everything and caring for yourself also, and the awareness of others caring for you also, and you caring for others also. This is Earth. This is the force of Earth. Without the going into the larger consciousness of caring for others and having that sense and awareness of caring for others, caring for your children, caring for your parents, caring for your family, caring for those you love and care for, and then realizing caring for yourself also. You need to care for others and you need to care for yourself, and see that others are caring for you also. And so that the care is Earth. Earth is care. Right spirit, right action. Earth is right action. The force of Earth is about caring. When you look at the Earth and you look at plants and you look at gardens, if you care for something, you care for a garden, it can grow into the most beautiful thing. Earth is about care. Care for the earth of others. Care for the earth of yourself. Look after yourself. Look after others. That's the force of Earth. And then there's a realization, wait a second, I'm in this care for others. I care for others. And others are caring for me. There's a two-way pattern here. The water has then distributed itself through the earth, into the earth of our own being, into the earth of other people, and other creatures, and the rocks, and the minerals, and the vegetation. How wonderful that there's the force of Earth. There's the force of care. It's no longer, we start to realize that we're no longer just narcissistic. We're not just stuck in our own little world of it's all about me, because that's just a drop of water. So once one comes through the force of fire, one comes to the wonderful opportunity to see how everything is in the fire already. The earth, the water, the air, the earth, it's already in the fire. Without the fire, the water has no meaning. It'll freeze. If you had this world with all the water it was, 1,000,000 miles away from where it is now in proximity to the sun, the water on earth would freeze. Not even 1,000,000 miles. The water would freeze. It would lose its current meaning in that way. And when the water freezes, the air wouldn't have moisture in it. When the air doesn't have the moisture in it because it's all solidified into ice, then the earth wouldn't grow. Things in the earth, if you look at the North and South Pole, you can see there's not too much growing there. It's all ice. Icy consciousness. There's no point going into an icy consciousness. We're thankful for the fact and the reality of fire, transmuting everything into life. Thankful for the fire of the sun. We're thankful for the fire of the Creator's love, which comes forth and is always keeping everything going. Keeps you going. Keeps me going. Keeps all those around us going. So we don't freeze into some sort of frozen consciousness identity. We not only care and are cared for by the Creator, but we start to recognize that we are cared for by the Creator, that the Creator cares for all things, caring for all of life here on earth ultimately, and all life everywhere. It's bigger than just here. So we're one with the fire. But it takes moving through the forces, moving through the sense of identities. And in the fire, all water is consumed into the fire, transmuted. The truth, and the spirit, and the earth, the fire, it's all transmuted. And that fire extends and burns forever and ever and ever. It's unquenchable. Unquenchable means it can never be put out. The fire of the Creator's love can never be put out. Not by tiny little drops of water anyway. Yet burns and is described as such. In biblical texts, people speak of the fire that burns forever and ever and ever. Or the lake of fire that burns forever and ever and ever. This is the truth of the Creator. Creator burns and is a force, all forces merging into the oneness of the force of fire. And in that, there is moisture. And funnily enough, you need air, you need water, you need air, you need earth, and you need fire and balance. Something creative to happen and remain in balance. Generations and thousands of years from now, when the earth turns into a sun, fine. But we're still 900,000 years from that point. To begin to explain what that point will be is beyond the awareness of what's here currently. But we're moving to the creation of this planet into a sun. You know this already. You're part of the oneness, so you know this. All people know this ultimately. Can't stop it. Cannot stop this planet from becoming a sun. It's nothing. Nothing that mankind can do to stop this planet from evolving in many hundreds of thousands of years from now into a sun. It's just a natural progression. Everything becomes a sun. But we start out by individually becoming sons. Sons of the Creator. Not S-O-Ns, S-U-Ns. We become part of the fire. We become that which burns, which warms things up around us, heats things up around us, transmutes that which is around us. Individually and collectively, we're in a process of becoming sons, S-U-Ns. Made in the image and likeness of the Creator. The Creator burns forever and ever. So, as the transmutation happens, we don't get burned up, but we start to warm things around us. We start to heat things around us. This fire of God's love starts to move through into the world around us. And those around start to feel the fire. Because the fire is informed in the fire of God's love. The fire of the Creator's love is burning in form, not invisibly somewhere out there, miasmically floating on a cloud perhaps. No. God in action on earth, through mankind. Fire in action on earth, through human forms. We each and all have the same potential. Be and reveal the fire of God's love on earth. You be the means. I'll be the means for myself, because I know what I'm doing. But I know the same potential